Hi, Mark here. Tuesday, July the 28th, just after 8:30 a.m. Eastern. US session well underway. Let's have a look at the US dollar performance. US dollar index, pretty much where it closed yesterday, has tried both higher and lower so far today. I've got support at 101.25. I've got resistance at 101.48. Tough resistance level, tried there in the middle of June, unsuccessfully. We'll see whether buyers can retest this resistance level, at least maintain above the 101 like we're seeing now, or if sellers step in and look back down at the 101.25 or lower. But for now, US dollar on the front foot going into the US session. Let's have a look at the majors. Euro US. There you see downtrend still in place. EMAs have crossed to the downside. Fourth consecutive day for now of a red candlestick. Sellers tested and went as low as 113.52, the intraday support. A level has been tested before. Buyers stepped in. We'll see whether buyers step in and guard this support area and look back up at the resistance. Today's intraday resistance sitting at 113.81. But so far, strong US dollar to start. That selling euro, buying US. We'll see whether that can be maintained through the US session. Let's look at the pound against the US. There you see similar kind of pattern, but pound certainly is fighting its way back here. Red candlestick yesterday, that selling pound, strong US dollar, downtrend in place just like the euro. But pound has fought back, bounced up off this support sitting at 132.72. I've got intraday resistance now at 133.05. We'll see whether buyers can get back to that 133 level or higher, or if we see continued dollar strength, that's selling pound, buying US dollar like we have seen, and sellers look back down at this support level. For now, doji candlestick, doji-like candlestick, showing lack of direction in either higher or lower so far today. Let's have a look at the US against the yen. There's strong US dollar again. Look at all the green candlesticks, buying US dollar, selling yen. I've got today's support, which is pushed higher. So I've got support sitting at 163.68. And I've got intraday resistance at 163.94. Just below that 164 number, buyers have been unable to maintain at that 164 or push higher for now. We'll see whether strong US dollar can get this US dollar buyers in this pair to again retest that 164 level, or if we're going to get a turnaround from strong to weak US dollar, sellers do step in and look back down at the 163.68 intraday support for now. US dollar Canadian. Does look a little bit different to the others. Here we're seeing red candlestick selling US dollar, buying Canadian. So US dollar has weakened against the Canadian a little for now, but sitting pretty much back where it closed yesterday. Let's move up our intraday support now at 141.03. I've got intraday resistance at 141.30. We'll see whether US dollar strength can continue like we've seen the last 2 days, and buyers maintain above this 141, get back up to the resistance or higher. Or if we get that turnaround, US dollar weakness, selling US, buying Canadian, and that may well go with the price of oil. If oil does rebound a little today and strengthen, that favors the Canadian dollar, and then we could well see a bounce down off this resistance area and sellers look back down at the 141 support level. But US dollar strength continuing into today. We'll see whether that's maintained. We have our resistance and support levels to work with. Good trading.